want to show you the property. It's all good now. Here's the property for you. There was something else I wanted to show you. Okay, let me share this because we have all these issues going on in America, the southern border, the United States at war with Russia via the proxy of Ukraine. Now the United States is getting involved with what's happening in Israel. Things are declining. People are still hurting. People don't know what's going to happen next. I've told many people before in the past that you've got to prepare for what's to come. And a lot of people still don't understand that. A lot of people think, well, I have time to get ready, right? When it all hits the fan, it's going to be too late to get ready then. I've told many people before then, you've got to get ready, no matter what it is. With food, supply, ammo, firearms, you've got to get ready at every way possible. You've got to get ready because what they have planned for the United States of America, my personal opinion, is total destruction. They can't have a successful United States of America. The Democrats can't have us successful, have us working, have us not depending on the government if they want to implement the tyranny that they're talking about, that they're wanting to do. They can't have us have a secure border when they have the rest of the world going in turmoil, set on fire per se, right? It pretty much is. They want to have the United States of America included into that fire. Look at this one here. Look at this here. This was on the hearing, talking to them. Was this Christopher Wray, right? We've been talking about this. Christopher Wray, the FBI. How many terrorists are in the United States of America? Can I ask that question for everyone who's, willing to put that in the comments? How many terrorists do you think? And let's just put it like this. Do you think it's between 0 and 100? Or do you think it's between 100 and 500? Or do you think it's 500 to 2,000? Right? A, B, or C. From 0 to 100, from 100 to 500, or 500 to 2,000. Which one do you think it is? How many terrorists, A, B, or C? Which one do you think? The number of terrorists that are here in the United States of America. This video right here is going to let you know exactly the number that they don't want to tell you. The terrorists are here. And I think they're just waiting to activate them. Remember, Obama said that he needed a private army. Y'all remember that?
Are there people that you are still searching for that we don't know where they are in the United States? Of the known apprehensions, KSTs, known or suspected terror people, match list to the terror watch list.
Well,
are you still searching for people in the United States that we know match the terror watch list?
I'm not sure I can answer that here because it's a constantly moving target. Yes.
Do you know or do you not know? Why is that so difficult? See, because the problem is if he goes, we don't know. Well, that's going to cause a lot of panic. It probably would. What do you mean you don't know? The interesting thing is that they've had these terrorists. They apprehended them and they released them. Listen.
There are people that match the terror watch list that were apprehended by CBP that the FBI and other agencies are searching for in the United States.
Did you hear what he just said? Do you know the number of terrorists that the CCP had, or not CCP, that Border Patrol had? The FBI had them. They had them. They were holding them. He's asking him, how many terrorists did you let go? How many? Really should be a simple question. See, he doesn't want to say that, look, we released these terrorists into the country. Well, then it becomes the question, why did you release the terrorists into the country? Why? Listen.
There are certainly individuals who are the subject of terrorism investigations that we are searching for.
Are there
whether or not they're people, to me, I guess the distinction I'm drawing is while there's obviously a lot of focus on the watch list itself, one of the things that, and I've tried to be clear in my testimony here this morning, one of the areas that we are of concern is individuals who once here, information later comes in.
Are there people that you don't,
those
are there people
we have-
you don't know where they are that the FBI is searching for today?
Yes.
Yes or no? Yes.
Oh my God. They don't know where they are. They had the terrorists and they released them into the population, and now they don't know where they are. So who should go to prison? Who should be tried for treason once these terrorists start taking the lives of Americans? Right? And I saw in the comments, a lot of people are saying C plus, C plus, C plus, 2,500 or more. Some people are talking about it's probably Flipper says probably 500,000. And you know what? It would not surprise me, because we're talking about millions of people that have come across the border, right? So just imagine if we're talking about C plus 2,500 or more, right? Just imagine Angry Hot Dog says 250K. That could be feasible as well. Because you see, all of the ones that cross the southern border, they've been men of the fighting age. They've been men of the fighting age. They can all be considered terrorists. Every last one of them can be considered terrorists. But the most disturbing thing about this is that they had them apprehended, the ones that were on the terrorist watch list, and they still released them instead of taking them and sending them to Guantanamo Bay. Look, they're on the terrorist watch list for a reason. For a reason. If you catch them, you put them in jail because they're on the watch list. But see, they would rather put Americans in jail without due process and allow the terrorists to walk free in our country. Do you understand what I'm telling you here? It's like I promise you, it's like it's like everything I'm saying is just falling on deaf ears. I know you hear me, but I don't think everybody really understand or grasp the whole thing that's actually happening here. You know why? Because just like me, I'm just like you. It's surreal. It's surreal that this is happening. Like, I'm actually sitting there talking about the FBI releasing terrorists into the population, and now they don't know where they are when they're already on the terrorist watch list. See, the whole point of being on the terrorist watch list is when you catch them, you jail them. Guantanamo Bay. But they didn't do that. But they're quick to lock up Americans. If you're an American and you go against the demons, they'll lock you up. No due process, no nothing. Go straight to jail. Not even your day in court. That's what you call a communist nation.
You like the content Will Johnson is producing? To stay informed and up to date with the current events, go ahead and hit the thumbs up and subscribe to see more videos like this one. Also, to find Will Johnson, visit www.uaf.media.